service provider, would you be prepared to grant such consent
For
and
what?
support the gathering of this information?
For what?
So that we can determine actually, if you have absolutely nothing to hide, would you be okay with that, granting?
Have to be serious conditions of defining the information you want. You can't go to my phone and get any kind of information. If you determine, and there is a methodology to say, this is information we want, 205 for this information, not everything in my phone, that can happen. But if you say want information about Cat Matal and all that, I'm fine, or any other. But it can't be blanket coming to my phone and getting anything in my phone.
So it's a no.
Yes, I'm simply saying, if you describe what information you want, including want information about Cat, that I'm fine. But you can't get my phone to get any other information that is in my phone that has got nothing to do with the ad hoc that is here. It can't be blanket. But you wanted this one about Matala, get your 205 and carry it, I'm fine. But that you want to go through the photos and everything that is there, it can't happen. It just can't happen.
General, you earlier testified that you were aware of rumors, reports suggesting that General Sibia, and you know how I feel about this, that General Sibia runs with drug dealers. To the best of your recollection, where did you first hear these allegations? And do you believe that there's any credibility to them? Because it is concerning, South Africa is burning, and we need to identify these drug cartels and who's linked to them.
Well, I agree, it's really concerning. And it's unfortunate that there is so much drugs that are coming in the country. Of late, there are even laboratories. They bring the machines and the raw material to be done in the country. I'm sure you're aware that quite several of them, those laboratories have been busted. It's highly concerning that a person that is given the duty to prevent and protect people is touched around that. I wish that it would be a lie, but I don't have the evidence that is a lie. I don't have an evidence that is true. But for the very fact that people talk about it, it is a highly concerning matter.
True, General. So you're saying that General Sibia, the second in charge, people are talking about the fact that he's embroiled with drug cartels, and you cannot prove that that is a lie, but that is going around. Did you report this to counterintelligence so that he can be investigated?
Who should report to counterintelligence?
Yourself, because it has been brought to your attention. It is very serious, sir. When allegations get made like this, we want to delve deeper into it and get to the truth.
Where is the counterintelligence?
Within SAPS.
I don't know counterintelligence.
Is counter not part that investigates?
It's part of it, but I don't come close to the counterintelligence. It's not my job to speak with intelligence and counterintelligence. My job is to speak to the National Commissioner about the matters. And National Commission. But that would be a real political interference when I go to the structures, counterintelligence, that check this one, check this one, check this one. That would be interference.
Sir, I don't understand on which side you are, because earlier on you said you cannot interfere, and now you are saying you're supposed to go to the National Commissioner. You said earlier on that you're not accountable to anyone because you're an ordinary citizen in South Africa. So I'm saying, as a citizen, something like this gets brought to your attention, do you not report it to the police?
I thought you were talking to me as a minister at the time.
Irrespective.
That if honorable member, if I get something about you, the structure that I can go to is at the police station to open the case. Or if maybe the internal matter is to go to the National Commission. I can't be chasing units and divisions in the police. That will be the interference, if you ask that. And indeed, National Commissioner would have known about these allegations, and he should have taken it forward. But it can't be me going to the counterintelligence, going to intelligence and all that as a minister. As a national commissioner, I can do that. Otherwise, it would be a political interference. That's my point on the matter.
So, sir, you're telling me that the interest of South Africans is based on the title of a person and their jurisdiction.
It's based on law.
So only certain people are allowed to report and flag possible criminality and criminals operating within SAPS.
One thing that we're investigating here is a political interference. I'm telling you that if Pele goes to the counterintelligence and say, check Mrs. Mom Jacobs, that will be political interference. Mom James, I know you so much. I don't know why you talk. We have met a long time ago and many times, but for work. So, but I can't go and say intelligence and counterintelligence must look at you. I can't do that. That I would be doing exactly what we're fighting here for. Just imagine when politicians go to the intelligence and counterintelligence, how many times will go to be checked around and all that. It's not that because I don't want you to do it. It's because as the law, and the law must be followed. One thing that says is that ministers and politicians can't be investigators, and they can't instruct the law enforcement to do that and that unless they follow the structure. The person that I can go to, two places I can go to. As an ordinary, go and open the case at the local station. Second, as I'm in the organization, go to the National Commissioner to say, National Commissioner, there is such a matter about your members. Can you check on them?
So, two things here. General Sibia involved with drug cartels, it goes unreported, he goes uninvestigated. Another thing, General Sibia also allegedly involved in a false affidavit intended to implicate General Khumalo. That also just falls by the wayside and is not reported.
That was reported to Khumalo? No,
not to Khumalo. To open up an investigation against him, even if it's just
Khumalo
internal.
is a cop. You should have opened the investigation. Pele reported it is not a cop. I can't open any investigation. But I've reported to the cop.
I want to ask you, you mentioned something, General, and you said that, you know, with the establishment of these task teams, there was also a task team that was established here in Cape Town where 200 members were deployed and staying at a hotel, and I believe that operation is still functional up until today. 200 members, 800 rand per night. Can you tell me what was the composition of that team?
There were 200 members from different. This one is a police, honorable member, is ministerial, but set by commissioner at the time, and I think it was still stolen. So these are police. These are maybe let me take it from this way. The national government has put a lot of resources in this province when it comes to policing. So those were the members coming from the different parts of the country to come and work here, try to find the criminality, especially, I think they were initially mentioned townships. I will remember Delft, I think Hanover Park was part of them, but there would be those townships. So to increase the capacity of fighting the murders that were here and all that. So there will be 200 for 2 months. And then they will be taken out back to their provinces and bring others. And they will come with the cars, anything around 50. There will be special forces people, most of them, there will be NIU, but there will be detectives, there will be analysts, there will be intelligence. That will be mixed, but is not the multidisciplinary in terms of other departments, but multidisciplinary in terms of police themselves. And then happened 2018 until 2019. It started 2018 April, and as Operation Thunder ended May 2019. I think that must be about 25 months. But after that, there was.
Excuse me, General, I'm being distracted with the noise coming from the corner there, the back. Thank you.
And then COVID came. That changed to be Operation Lockdown, but is still fighting with this criminality. Then has continued under the new name Lockdown, but the same resources, starting from 2018 up to the day, honorable member.
So lockdown commenced when, General?
Operation Thunder starts April 2018. It ends the name May 2019, but operations continue, same operations, but under the name Operation Lockdown.
Yes, Jay? I'm not sure what you're trying to say, Jay. Time.
Kodwa kusemnandi kangaka. Still good to hear from you.
Are you saying time up?
The feeling is.
I'm not good with sign language. I'm not finished.
Can't you give her more time, please?
It's not me who allocates time, it's these honorable members.
Okay.
If we respect each other, we are also going to respect the time.
I'm sorry.
That's how it works, because the chair does not have to move around to members explaining why this one speaks for this amount of time and why I'm speaking for this amount of time. Before the start of questions, the chair makes an announcement that your time starts at this point and will run up to this point. Like now, the chair is announcing that tomorrow we're starting at 9 o'clock. The EFF and the PA are going to run from 9 o'clock to 20 minutes past 11.
EFF is leaving at 9 tomorrow.
And then we take a 10 minutes break. We come back at 11:30. The ANC will then run from 11:30 to 1:30. And then we break for 30 minutes. When we come back at 2, the MKP and the DA will take us to the finishing line at 4 o'clock. Thank you so much, honorable members. We have unfortunately come to the end of today's proceedings.